Good morning, friends. It's Miss Kristen. I am making a video to share with you an activity from one of our choice boards. It's from the Literacy Choice Board for weeks 5 and 6. It's activity number 4, or choice 4, and the name of the activity is Environmental Print Puzzle. So, environmental print is something we're going to talk about at morning meeting today. And in that meeting, we're going to talk about how in our environment, we will see many examples of print, many words written places, whether it's on a sign, outside a store, it's on a label in your home, on a box or a can item. It could be on a book in your home or magazine. It could be on a picture hanging on your wall or a poster in your room. There's print everywhere, and that's called environmental print. It's print in your environment. And when you learn to read, you start to be able to read those words and messages in your environment. And I want you to be aware of those opportunities to notice letters that you recognize. And when you put those letters together, they will make words and you'll begin to be able to read. So environmental print puzzle is a really great activity because it's something that you can do from something you have in your home. So I'm going to show you a way that you can make a puzzle using environmental print. This is a box of cereal. And when you're done with the cereal, typically you break down the box and you put it in your recycling bin. But you could also make a puzzle out of it, and I'm going to show you how. I already made my puzzle. It's here in this bag, which I'll show you at the end, but I'm going to show you how I did that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the top part of my box, of my cereal box, okay? So I'm going to cut that out. And remember, you can have a family member helping you with this part because it can be a little tricky, but it's also great practice for your fine motor to use your scissors that you have at home and cut the top part of your cereal box if that's what you're choosing to use. And it is what shape is this, my friends? It has 2 long sides, 2 short sides. What shape is that? Yes, a rectangle. So you're cutting out your rectangle to use as the foundation for your puzzle. So once I'm done cutting out my rectangle, I'm going to take the other part of my box and set it aside because I will be recycling that. And I'm going to make sure that my rectangle is ready for me to do the next step. See, here we go. So now what I'm going to do is I need to draw my puzzle pieces on the back so that I can cut the puzzle pieces out. So on the back, I'm going to draw my puzzle pieces. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be any kind of shape pieces that you want and any amount of pieces that you want. My puzzle, I believe, was, the puzzle that I made is 12 pieces. It's a 12-piece puzzle. So I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger for time's sake. I'm going to make a 9-piece puzzle. Okay? So, and I'll show you after I'm done. See, I'm getting started. I'm drawing my puzzle pieces. I'm going to make 3 more in the middle. See, I made 3 more in the middle. And then I'm going to make 3 more at the bottom. Okay? So let's count these pieces together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 puzzle pieces. And then I'm going to cut those pieces out. I'm just going to show you a few pieces that I cut out, and then I'll show you my finished product because you'll get the hang of it after I show you the first few pieces I cut out. I don't need to do the whole thing in front of you because you're all very smart boys and girls and you pick up things very fast. And if not, you can just keep watching the video until you are sure you know how to do your puzzle. So I cut the first puzzle piece out, right? I'll cut one more out. And this is great practice, like I said, boys and girls, for you to practice your fine motor, your cutting skills. You follow the lines when you're cutting out the pieces so that when you put the puzzle back together, it matches. You want to make sure you're following the lines and cutting them out the way they need to be cut out. So I cut out 2 pieces, and I'll continue to do the rest for this 9-piece puzzle, okay? The puzzle I made last night for you that we're going to share at morning meeting is a 12-piece puzzle. And it's also a cereal box that I cut out. And we're going to count the pieces. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Once you put the puzzle together, you can recognize letters on the puzzle that you recognize. You can name them. You can also ask your family if you don't know a letter and say, oh, Mom, Dad, brother, what letter is that? And they can help you. But it's good practice. This is practice for fine motor skills as well as counting when you count how many pieces your puzzle is. And then always make sure you have that amount of pieces with your puzzle so that you can continue to put it together over and over for practice. I hope you enjoy that activity. Again, we will talk about it again today at morning meeting. And I hope that when you make your puzzle, you share it with Miss Kristen.